Tesla is a trending ticker on the Yahoo Finance site this morning. Stock up more than 4% right now, largely because Wedbush Securities just raised its price target for Tesla to $1,900. Joining us now on the phone is the analyst behind that call, Dan Ives. Dan, thanks for being on the show here this morning. You cite accelerated demand in China for the raised price target. I got to tell you, and I'm sure you already know, that July registrations for Teslas in China down 24% from June. Why are you so bullish on Tesla in China?
Yeah, it's a great question. Really, it's about pent-up demand. I mean, I think August is going to be a banner quarter, in terms of what we're seeing in terms of pent-up demand, not just in the month of August, but also into September. I put that combined, I think we're looking at 150,000 first year out of the gate for China, which is worth $400 per share. And that's why even if you look at July registrations, even down from June, ahead of our expectations.
Dan, what about the risk in the U.S. market, Tesla's home market? We're still in a recession. Is there any chance that demand just comes in worse than expected in the third quarter and fourth quarter?
Look, right now, if you look at the weaker link, it's U.S. I mean, the strength that we're seeing is incremental in Europe, specifically out of Norway and some of the Scandinavian countries. And in terms of China, that's how we're getting the 500K in terms of units for the year. And I think right now in the EV market, it continues to be Tesla's world and everyone else is paying rent, especially in those core markets.
The automaker is now valued at a staggering $300 billion. They just announced that 5-for-1 stock split, first stock split ever. Was now the right time to do that, do you think, Dan?
Oh, I think that was a very smart move. We obviously saw Apple and Cook do it, and I think you have other tech players do it as well, because the appetite right now for the stock and the EV story continues to be, I think, still in the early innings. And when I look at overall, especially going to Battery Day next month, where I expect a 1,000,000-mile battery is going to be announced, right now, massive momentum. And I think it continues to be valued, as we've talked about, with you and many times, as a tech company, not as an automobile company, which I believe is the right valuation, especially everything that we're seeing in the EV market.
Dan, how concerned are you that finally the competition in the electric vehicle market that we've been looking for the past few years, it's going to finally start to hit the market? Rivian, in the next hour, we'll talk to someone from Bronco. They're reportedly working on a hybrid and an electric Bronco. The competition's coming to market. What does that mean for Tesla and for your rating and price target?
Yeah, and competition's going to continue to be out there. We're seeing Rivian, obviously everything that GM's done. You see competition across Europe as well as in China. But at least right now, they are miles ahead of the competition. You're seeing that in terms of the overall demand numbers, as well as the profitability. I think obviously they will narrow the gap at one point, but at least right now, which is why we're bull case 2,500, I don't see anything stopping the freight train, at least in the next few quarters. And we go into Battery Day, which I believe is just another positive catalyst for the stock.
Dan, what is it about Tesla's cars? Because I look at some of these other competing offerings, and to me on the outside, they look cool, if not in some cases cooler than what Tesla's putting out.
Tesla, it's the brand. Remember, for a company that doesn't market, it's the Musk DNA. It's the Tesla brand in EV, which has established itself in many ways similar to Apple and the iconic Apple brand. And it's something where the quality is what consumers are looking for. And it all comes down to what's under that hood in terms of the battery technology. That's a differentiator. And it's something they continue to expand, that differentiation, even though, of course, there's competition from Porsche and many others. And you even see it in terms of Cybertruck. Look at pickup market. Right now, you have many out there. We believe 700,000 pre-orders is what we're up to in Cybertruck.
Before we let you go, Dan, you mentioned Battery Day a few times during your call. Give us your top two expectations for what Elon Musk is going to announce there.
I think two is the 1,000,000-mile battery, where they're going. Remember, this has been an elusive goal, and I think that they have gotten to the point they will announce that, which is key. And I think the second is in terms of more and more being a third-party battery supplier, which could expand the total TAM by 20-30% on the battery side. You get those two things, you look in a stock that has a 2 in front of it.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.